Yeah. It's your boy Rishi back with another banger. It's currently, what time is it right now?
5 a.m.
And we're here for another podcast. And can you guys guess who's our special guest for today?
Our special guest for today?
I don't know, man.
Wait, let's drop some hints. Like, come on now, we just can't straight up give it away.
Okay, I'll give my first hint.
Alright, let him start.
Alright, we're gonna start.
For me, for us at least, this guest, we look up to him a lot. Okay,
Alright.
we look up to him.
And also, to add on to that, this guest is extremely athletic.
That's my dad.
Crazy. You could say the next. Who's the 49ers? You could say the next Brock Purdy. You know what I'm saying?
So how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm excited to do this.
How do you feel as being our first guest?
Honestly, guys, I'm honored. I do appreciate it. I think that I watched y'all's first episode. She was great. So I'm really honored I can be y'all's first guest here tonight or today or in this morning, whatever it is.
Whatever it is, it's working.
Bro, 5 a.m. right now. We out here grinding for you.
What they don't know is behind the camera there's a big cheetah.
There is a cheetah behind the camera.
Hey, honestly, I actually put the picture this time of the setup.
No, for sure.
I actually put the picture.
Oh yeah, we actually
You know what I did that last time?
Yes, and I can't wait. But like, yeah, I've thought about, as you said, I dreamed about, having a YouTube channel, and it's crazy how
it's
like,
actually happening. Now,
Cool.
like that's what I was thinking earlier. I was like, the reason that this makes so much sense for y'all is because when I see you guys individually, I know all y'all individually. I know all y'all together as a group. I've seen you guys from the outside. I've been party from the inside. I do pause.
Yes.
I know y'all have the potential, and you guys are a group of people where now is your time, right? Like y'all are all young. Everyone's young. You want to do it now. You don't want to regret later. 100%. 30 years from now, damn, I've always wanted to do that YouTube channel with my friends, and I never did it. Now's your time. Like, there's no regrets. Now y'all have all this opportunity, all this time. You have the resources, thankfully.
Exactly.
You
We
can
have
go.
nothing to lose, and that's what ties back like to our name, right? Anybody can dream.
Exactly.
It's the fact that any one of y'all watching can do it. Any one of y'all.
It could be you, or you.
Oh, there's 3 of them.
But you especially.
Oh yeah, the middle one. The middle one. Yeah.
So jumping into our first topic, tell me about your favorite sport.
My favorite sport. So I have 2 favorite sports. One is my childhood sport growing up. I played it as every day, all day, which is tennis. Right. My whole life was dedicated to tennis from the age of 0 till about 16. Beyond that, though, recently my new favorite sport. It's always been one of my favorite sports to watch and play, but recently became really more involved in has been football, more particularly flag football. As you guys all know, NWA.
Any team in mind?
NWA, we all play for the same flag football team.
So for those who don't know what NWA is, one of y'all want to explain?
Group of Ismailis, which we are, and we all come together and play flag football, right? And so we enter in tournaments. We all play together, and they started off last year. Like they started this group off last year without me. Like I wasn't a part of it.
I wasn't either.
He wasn't a part of it either.
Wasn't there either. Wasn't there. He was just the cameraman.
Oh, so he was cameraman and he was.
I was just the only one from here.
But yeah.
So we started at regionals, like for Ismaili games, right? Obviously, they might not know what that is, but Ismaili games is pretty much like a religious tournament for us, and there's like other teams, like FML, Peach Boys.
Yeah. There's some big teams.
So
really
we made our team last April, and we went to Ismaili games regionals in May.
How'd that go?
1 month into it, I'm not gonna lie, we got trashed on. We lost the teams that we shouldn't have lost to.
Well, I was on one of the teams. I played against him.
Yeah,
we played against each other at that time.
I played against him. At the time, I didn't know who he was.
Yeah, we didn't know these guys at all.
And then later going down, like our team changed. It formed into a better team, and then we started having new people into our team, including you. You're still the same.
I'm always here for y'all.
But yeah, explain your journey into NWA.
So it started. I want to say what about? It's been about 8-9 months since maybe it started.
Like, no, you joined like in the beginning of like our first tournament happened in the beginning of this year. So,
it's been
you joined
9
like,
months. 9
yeah,
months.
Yeah, 9 months.
9 months, right? So it was a flag football team. He was texting one of my close friends, asking to come just play with them, try out, whatever.
Yeah.
And my close friend asked me, and I was like, "Oh, I love football. I love to play. I love to throw the balls. You know." I mean, like not like not like that, but I like throwing balls. I like throwing footballs at people,
Okay.
right? Like at receivers, right?
Right.
And I was like, maybe this might be an opportunity. I go to the practice. Apparently, I already had a quarterback or something. I don't know what the whole deal was with that. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just come here. I'll just try to show it myself, prove myself eventually.
Right.
A couple practices went by, a game or two went by. Thankfully, eventually, the team had a consensus that maybe we should switch to quarterback.
Yeah.
And from that point on, ever since then, we've been just getting better and better.
Switching to quarterback, I still remember Rishi, me, and like all of us would always like be always telling Nabil to like.
Nabil's the coach.
Nabil's our coach.
We would always call him and be like, bro, we would vouch for you, being like, bro, put him at quarterback. It's worth it. When he just joined the team.
And I'm gonna be honest. At the time, like Nabil was iffy about it. Nabil was like, yeah, like we'll see. And then I think ever since like Nabil made the decision to like make you our quarterback, I don't think he has any regrets ever since. So
yeah.
And from transitioning from that, tell us about like the achievements that you made.
So the achievements from NWA. So for me, well, we have had two major milestones. One would be we played Knoxville. It's another Ismaili team that had, I want to say,
which we also played in the regionals that we
lost.
lost. We lost.
This is before I was on the team.
Yeah. Right.
But these guys, my current teammates, and this Knoxville guys had some big issues, big off the field matters, on the field matters. Did not like each other at all. So they organized a game where they're going to come together, play each other. In that game was like, I want to say 40, 50 people came to watch.
A lot of people came.
A lot of people came to watch. It was really hyped up type of thing. It's pretty big crowd, windy day, early in the morning, or not early in the morning, in the afternoon, and it was just like a really high, hyped up, intense game. We go, everyone's talking to me, right? Like the coach, all my teammates, everyone's talking to me. Ershan, we made you the quarterback for this reason, to win this game, to win this game, to win this game.
Coming into this game, you had the most pressure because you had all your family, your friends,
all my fans, friends, family, everyone. They come and everyone's like, okay, well, we expect you to win the game now, right? Because like y'all played them 4 or 5 months prior, you got like smacked. They were expecting that maybe the quarterback change could be the reason to win. Fast forward to the game, first half goes. As we all remember, not my best half. Not my best half.
Our first halves are never good.
Our first halves are always bad.
Never good.
Our first halves are always bad.
We were down by how much?
22-2.
Yeah.
22-2. We scored the first 2 points of the game on a safety, and then after that, we didn't score for like 30, 40 minutes. They scored 22 points. I threw like 6 incomplete passes, like I'm talking like really bad incomplete passes.
And I had 3 drops. Remember?
A couple of drops here. We just couldn't stop anyone on defense. Like our offense got like 7 yards, and it comes halftime. Everyone's in the huddle, all sad and depressed. And
there was one man.
There was one man, our coach Nabil, who was like, "You have 30 minutes to go out there and prove to everyone that you need to win this game." And he comes to me and he brings me in, and I was like, "Nabil, I can't do it. I'm disappointed everybody, right? Everybody changed the quarterback. Had this hype, 40, 50 people coming out, showing out. It's in Northwest, right? It's where your guys' family's from, not too far from my home. Knoxville was driving 3 hours. And then I was just like overwhelmed. I was like, damn, this is it. Like I freaked up.
I remember, bro.
And it came down to it, and he talked to me, he said, Ershan, we picked you, like this team wants you, we have your back. We go out there, we end up winning the game 23-22. Yeah. And in that game, there were some key moments. The key moment, first touchdown, coming out of the half that we got it, going on, the clip's going to be playing somewhere right now. Hopefully, knowing how good this editing, the clip's going to be playing somewhere. He runs a 6-yard out route, catches it, boom, gone. Then we get a stop on defense, whatever happens. It comes down to fourth quarter, we're moving the ball. He gets back to him. It was like a 20-yard, like a deep like a seam route. I still remember like it was yesterday. A seam route, catches it, slides. Then we have it's like 4th down and 4. Aman Jandani, one of our
Jandani.
a really good player of ours.
He was one of the main reasons we won that game as a receiver.
Yeah,
Yes,
as a receiver.
yeah.
He gets it's 4th and 5. I have to make a play happen. I see him going on like a little like in, then back out, 50-yard bomb, threw it, catches it. Everybody's going crazy.
And a head top.
And it was a head top.
Catches it. Everybody's going crazy. He had 2 touchdowns. One was the really long one, and then he also had
there was
another one
like
that was a
a-
head
yeah,
top.
head top.
And then he had a 2-point conversion somewhere in there as well.
Yeah.
That was really fire.
Yeah.
So all these chain of events happened. You know, we stuck to it. Ended up winning the game 23-22. There's some cool pictures, cool videos. I hope all that's all that's included. You can see for yourself, because that's one of those memories where like, damn, I won not just for myself, but I won for my teammates that
I want you to set a like goal for us.
a like goal.
Yeah, for us to
for
see
what?
some NWA,
Okay.
like live action.
How
lineup.
about
We're gonna have Urshan mic'd up. We're gonna have me mic'd up.
yeah, mic'd up.
Him mic'd up.
Dude, mic'd up. I promise you, those conversations mic'd up are funny. I think, what do you think, 100? 100 likes?
100
likes?
100.
100 likes in an NWA football game vlog, that would be fine. I think
100%.
that's cool. I think that's
We have
innovative.
600 subscribers. We can definitely get 100.
600,
likes.
bro, that's what? 600 subscribers?
Matter of fact,
100
pause the video right now, scroll down right now, and
like it, and comment. Comment your favorite NFL team.
Comment for Urshan. I was kidding.
So next topic we want to ask you is like, what do you think your future would look like after like being out of college, and what do you think like as in future, as in like as a student / athlete, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think you'll get into as job wise? Yeah.
So for me personally, right now, I'm a finance major at Georgia State University. I do plan on changing my major soon. I'm really interested in sports administration and
Is that
marketing.
what you want to do like in the future?
Yeah, so I do want to go into sports administration. The plan is, the dream is ESPN. One day I want to be an ESPN analysis, right? I want to go, hopefully be on TV one day, talk about sports. Like, that is what I like to do anyway. And for me to get to do that as my job, make, good money. Like, it's not necessarily about the money for me. I want to do something I love, but if that is what I could do, that's the dream, and like going back to it, like it all comes down to every day, right? Like Monday through Thursday, have the mind on the prize. Like, just keep on pushing,
Right.
getting your work done, getting a job, getting some experience, doing different aspects and joining different organizations in school, making new connections, networking, all these different things, because eventually the goal is, right, for me personally, I want to be happy with myself and genuinely know that I'm doing something that I love, right? I'm doing something that I care about, and I'm doing something that not necessarily will be, it doesn't have to make millions and millions of dollars, but I want to be known as something successful, known as something that did accomplish something personally.
That's also why we have you on this podcast, because we look up to you, Urshan.
I appreciate
We really
that.
do look up
I
to you.
appreciate that. I do appreciate
You're
that.
trying to do something that you love, and you're trying to get into it when you're older, and that's what you're gonna do your whole entire life.
Yeah, I
Like,
appreciate
we
it.
really do look up.
But you still gonna remain NWA's QB, right?
NWA, that's a lifelong. I signed a lifelong contract with that. NWA's quarterback.
It's never gonna get terminated.
No, never. Doesn't
Hey,
matter.
that's on video. You heard that?
It's on video. It's on video. You can have it marked down. I won't ever leave NWA's flag football team.
The topic that I want to dive in, especially for you, like, I just feel like in terms of like many aspects of your life, being, quarterback, athletic, now you're in college and like how do you like, I guess like alter your mindset into like being productive, staying on track, like, you're also like, you come from a different background, like different, like,
Desi background.
Desi
Brown people background.
We have different morals, different ethics, right? How do you like adjust yourself, stepping out to like American culture, like with everything surrounded by you in like certain ways?
The brown culture. I mean, like, to me personally, I know this happens to like all brown kids, right? Whether it's athletics, academics, or anything in between, right? The pressure that the brown parents bring is always another level, right? And my parents and I have a great like relationship. Everything is good. Like, I love them. And this last over 1 year, me and we've all gotten way closer, and they were really supportive. But I'll never forget those times when they shaped up my character to be what I am right now through those lessons, right? I'll give you an example. Let me think. There was this one time I used to play tennis, right? I was big into tennis, love tennis, would play all the time. We played a tournament in like Macon, Georgia, okay? Macon, Georgia is like 3 hours away. So we drove 3 hours. I'm playing good. Everything's going good. I'm in the final, right? I go. I play this one kid. Maybe could have beat him, maybe couldn't have beat him, okay? I lose, okay? I get my second place trophy. I go in the car. At that time, my mom and dad and sister are all smiling. Everyone's smiling. I'm like, oh fuck, they're happy. I got second, they're happy. Then everyone's smiling, okay? Then we go. We're sitting in the car. They're driving the car, okay? My dad driving, okay? He asks, yo, Urshan, you want some food? It's like, yeah, let's go get food. Second place, I'm happy, okay? Yeah. My mom, like, they're acting all right. They're like just letting it marinate. My second place, letting it marinate.
They gotta process it.
They're letting it process. Then we get like Chick-fil-A or my McDonald's or whatever, and my mom turns around. I'm on my phone or my AirPods, and she's like, Urshan, I have a question, okay? Nicely, right? Obviously, I love my mom and everything. And she asked, I'm like, what's up, mom? What's up, mom? What? Any question? I'll respond to anything to you. She goes, you don't think before you swing the tennis racket? She said, you don't think? She said, I drive 3 hours on my Sunday morning to come and watch you lose. To come on. I'm like, the fuck? Like, what's going on? I thought I did good. And then my dad's like playing off of my mom. So now they're on the same team, like just like going 2v1 against me. My sister's here just on her freaking phone, just laughing. My dad is like, you know what to do. We practice this at home. You know where to go. You had the match. You should have won. This and that. I'm sitting here in the backseat, like hand on my head, all confused. I'm like, dude, I thought I just did good.
They were smiling at me.
They're smiling at me. They're clapping. They took a picture, and they did what? That's what the brown parents do, and it goes back to the Desi culture thing. They really, they want the best for you. Like brown parents, they came here. My parents came here. They're trying to make me make a life for myself, be successful, and they're teaching me these lessons through that, and it's all love. And looking back at it now, grown up, fully grown, not living at home anymore, I've learned from it, and I take those experiences on a day-to-day basis, right? Because I'll never forget when she looked at me in the back seat. You don't think before you hit the ball? You were sleeping on the court? What were you doing on the court?
And now when Urshan walks in for an exam, it's running at the back of his head like,
you don't think before you swing the racket?
Yeah.
You don't think? Like, what? Like the fuck you think I was doing out there, mom? It's 2 p.m. on a Sunday in 95 degrees. I'm out here playing tennis matches. God knows at that time I was like really fat. I'm like 220 pounds. I'm like drinking Gatorade, eating pickle juice, like I'm burning calories left and right. Like my hands on my hips, and she's like, what were you doing out there? What do you think I was trying to do? I was trying to win. I was trying to play.
Yeah.
But that's that Desi culture. They hate second place, and that has made me who I am. Because I know we were talking about this earlier. We hate second place.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than second place. I hate to lose. Like losing. Nothing bothers me more than losing. And second place is first loser, right? That's another saying that I've always gone with. Second place is first loser, and that all comes from that, same brown Desi culture.
And they do that to us to like put in our brains like, I'm not just doing this right now to just get mad at you in the moment. I'm doing this also looking out for you in the future.
And now I know. Now my parents know. Like now I know that what I want to do, what I have goals, I have set everything I want to do. Be successful, be happy, be content with my personal life, doing these different things, have this job, get this job. Learn from those experiences, right? Like learn from when I had a job. I didn't want to work, right? I didn't want to work. I didn't have to work at that time, but my parents pushed me to do it because they want me to be used to being uncomfortable, right? Being comfortable with being uncomfortable is the biggest life skill that anyone can have, right? You need to know how to do things, even if you don't want to do them, because there's going to be a time where you're not going to do them. And Desi parents and my parents particularly made sure, like 100%, that I knew, especially my dad. He used to always tell me, be comfortable with being uncomfortable, right? When I was younger, I was always too comfortable. Like I didn't ever want to go out, do something. I always wanted to sit, play video games, play Fortnite till like 5 a.m. watch Netflix. Yeah, watch Fortnite. But and that also is fine. That's part of life. But I need to also, mature. And recently, I've realized that, and it's been engraved in me, whether that's through whatever different jobs I've had, learning. My boss doesn't care about me, right? Like he does not care about me. He doesn't care about what I do. All he cares about is I get there on time, I do my job 100% right, and then that's that. And I go home, and I have to keep pushing through that. I'm working through it, and I want to do it for myself. That way I'm comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Anyways, what's y'all's favorite sporting event?
Personally, I've gotten more into basketball. recently because I've just been playing it more,
Mm-hmm.
and also because fantasy football, I've low-key gotten more into football. It's like low-key the
Fantasy
generic
football,
regular sports.
yo. I know a lot of people play fantasy football. Can I be like a YouTuber for a second?
Yeah.
Drop a like if you play fantasy football. Hey, comment down below who's your fantasy quarterback.
Yo, Arshawn's loving this YouTube shit.
Yeah, I like this
Oh my
YouTube.
God.
Yeah, you know, like in about like 5 seconds once we do this, like you guys do the editing. I watched y'all's last video. I'm gonna just start like saying things, right? I'm just gonna like hope that y'all just pop it up, right? I'm just gonna say like balloon right here, right?
Whoa.
What?
Shark right here. On his face. On his face. Okay, this is kind of cool.
Big buddy through here right here. For me, okay, in terms of like this year and last year especially, for me, my favorite, like in terms of watching, right? Like for
Yeah.
playing, it'd obviously be like basketball. It's like one of my favorite sports to play, even though I'm like currently shit as hell at it. But like, you know,
He's not in his prime.
I'm not my friend. But like in terms of watching, I feel like Rishi can agree with this. I probably had the most watch hours in any sport my entire life. It was cricket.
Cricket.
Oh, yeah.
What, IPL.
IPL
ICC,
and
anything.
anything. I even watch like just like anything, like the new leagues right now, like
Yeah.
Oh, the USA Cricket League. What?
yeah, they have
MLC.
Tribago, Knight
MLC.
Riders.
MLC, and then there's like
Yeah.
the one in fucking all the way in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Yo, stop talking,
I
bro.
didn't say anything.
God, Zuhair. Fuck Zuhair.
Shut up. You're so fat, dude.
Bitch.
Me, it would be obviously football. Like this year, like last year, like at the end of the NFL season, that's when we started getting into football. Not
Yeah.
fantasy, just like football, watching itself. And I
Yeah,
was like, dude,
watching.
like this shit is so entertaining to watch. And then like slowly over time, like I started watching with Mishka, and like it was just like a fun experience because she was already onto football, and she was like Rishi, you have to watch these games, and she likes the Bengals or whatever. And
You know they play on Sunday.
Chiefs, yeah.
Bengals Chiefs play on Sunday.
Yeah, like Joe Burrow's ass anyway. Like, I'm not worried. Like, come on, we got Patrick Mahomes. But anyways, and then on top of that, I also like cricket. Obviously, everyone knows.
Obviously, yeah.
I like cricket because I play cricket. I play it like not professionally, but like I play for fun. But yeah, I just love cricket and football. He has no sport genetics in his bones.
He has no sports genetics in his bones. God didn't give him that one.
There you go, guys. Hey, let us know how we did for our second episode of ABCD.
Y'all did amazing,
You know,
bro.
Thank you. We got new people, new environments, We got mics and we're trying something out. We're also recording on a new camera. So let us know how we did in the comments. Make sure you like and share.
Gonna hit.
Oh God. Make sure you exactly. Make sure you like and share. Press the subscribe button. Leave the noties on. And on that note, A, B, C, D.
Out.
Peace.
We did that.